trade and you're in profit, we say we closed in the black. I'm in the black column. If you lose, well, you're in the red column. When you're following a process, when you take the expectation, the necessity for the outcome to be a specific hue or color, I only want it to be a black outcome. I don't want to see a losing trade. I don't want to have a red day. It's uncanny. The harder you try, the harder you resist losing money, the easier it is for you to lose money. It's something I've never been able to understand, but it's a truism. And everybody that makes money consistently will tell you one of the things that they graduated to is a state of thinking and mindset that the outcome is not necessary for them. Wait a minute, how could that possibly be relevant to trading? Because isn't it our goal, our task, our job is to make money? So shouldn't it be in our best interest to be guarded about not losing money and only focusing on making money? Well, in the beginning, that's what everybody starts with until they have their first losing trade and they go into a thermonuclear meltdown and they think the whole world's ending because they lost $50. And I'm not making fun of people that lose a little bit of money, and I'm not looking down on you, because if I took you back to the very first time I put on my first trade, I was scared to death. I was afraid. And when they took half of it while I slept, I felt like I got robbed. I felt like I came home and my house was emptied. My cars were taken from me. All these things happened just in one night's sleep, which was not even a good night's sleep. I had the expectation the outcome had to be positive for me. I couldn't even see it losing. Now that's blissful ignorance. That's what it feels like when you're trading with a demo account. Oh, I'm going to push the button here and we'll see what happens. That's right. We will see what happens in a chemical reaction between your ears. Because what's happening on your demo screen and the results are nothing. It's nothing. But you attribute that to success or failure on an individual transactional basis. That means every one trade tells the story of your success or failure as a trader. Now, you may not have ever noticed that is your scorecard, your progress report, your personal reflection of self-worth and value. Every trade has to be a winner. Otherwise, I'm not elite. Otherwise, I'm not worthy to talk amongst these individuals that are pretending to be profitable online. I don't want to be called out by anybody. Because what happens if they ask me, show me your stats for today? What will I do? What will I say? I had a drawdown in the morning, and normally I wouldn't want to take another trade because I'm in a losing position for the day. I don't want to risk anymore, but now I have to do it because I know this guy's going to pop up online sooner or later. He's going to wake up in his part of the world and he's going to ask. He's going to come right to me. He's going to at me. What did you do today? Here's my trade today. What did you do? None of that matters. None of that matters. If you didn't push the button on that trade that someone else is showing you, what difference does it make what they made or lost? Really? How does that communicate to you anything that's applicable to making your bottom line, your bank statement balance, go up or down? It has nothing to do with it. But social media has tricked the majority of you into thinking that someone else's experiences equates to your experiences. I rub elbows with really successful traders online. I'm in so-and-so's community. I'm chartered. Like that somehow makes your ass smell like roses. It doesn't. Nobody gives a shit if you're a charter student of mine. Nobody really gives a shit. at all. Anybody that's watching anyone else, it's one of two reasons. There's value there, and they're there to mine it. Get what they get. Glean what they can pick up and take home what's useful to them. Or they're there like a spectator watching a train wreck. You can't look away. You can't look away. You see it unfolding in front of you. You're there as a spectator. You're watching it. In trading, you need to guard yourself from stuff like that and only focus on what your process is. Are you doing what your model suggests you should be doing? Are you focusing on the things that your model suggests that you should be focusing on only? If you have time, energy, and concern to worry about what everyone else is talking about in social media, and you're not consistently profitable, you're the mark. You're the loser. You're the person that's wasting your time. The highest performance athletes, the highest earning individuals in the finance world, they're not on social media worrying about who's getting talked about. They're not doing that. They're not keeping up with the Joneses like that. They have their head down in their own books, doing what they need to do. They're keeping their attention on themselves. And that's not selfishness. That's focus. That's what you have to do well. And you feel dirty when you hang around the individuals that only talk smack, only talk garbage, and they don't really do anything except for exhibitionism. It's just showing you what they're doing, whether right or wrong, making fun of this one, making fun of that one. What has that got to do with trading? Like, really, what does that have to do with anything? It has nothing to do with it. But it works. It's the perfect distraction when you're in a state of mind where you just want to be distracted from the misery that you're feeling because you have not yet arrived, or you did something outside of your model. You didn't follow your own process. The thing that you sat down and said, this is what I'm going to do on this day. If price does this at this time, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to avoid doing the other thing. And I'm only going to risk X% of my equity for any one trade. When you blow that, and only you know about it, if you're weak, and there's nothing wrong with admitting that you're weak, because this is hard stuff to do, folks. It's very, very hard. It's complex. You have to beat the most formidable opponent that you'll ever meet. It's you. You're going to hold yourself back. You're going to prevent yourself from finding success as fast as you would really want to find it. It's nobody else's fault that you didn't arrive there sooner, but your own. It's just your fault. There's no escaping it in this industry. Anything that you want to try to attribute to the outcome when it's not in favorable column, the black column, all of the individuals, and I did this when I first started, when I was weak-minded, when I didn't want to own the personal responsibility of my own actions and decisions, I wanted to fault anything and anyone outside of me. I didn't want to admit that I did that wrong. I did that wrong. As soon as I started feeling that, man, that so-and-so Ken Roberts garbage. Well, to be honest with you, I've already said before, his course was pretty stupid. But it did get my gears turning. I'm thinking, wow, if I can make $1,000 a month, I could retire when I'm 40. I just got to find a way to do that. And that was my goal back in 1992. I wanted to make $1,000 a month. And if I hit that, I'm winning. But you're not always going to be feeling like you're on the right path. And you need to be colorblind to the outcome. That means when you put a trade on and you're trusting your model, You don't know. You don't know, folks. You do not know the outcome of your next trade. You don't. And to be quite honest with you, in the current climate setting and the way the markets are moving around, I'm not as confident as I normally was because there's so much intervention going on. A goofball makes a post about another country having to pay or not pay as much. Immediately, they're going to rip the market. He ain't doing it. He's not doing it. Okay. Your favorite hated 45 and 47. You're not understanding how this really works because he isn't making the market move around. But they know at the peak of this individual's posts, it causes sentiment disruption. So whatever was going on in the markets in the state of thinking before some kind of a post gets sent to the social media, it's disrupted.